Hey y'all, Chris here, aka Rufotris, and today we're going to look back at my trip that we had to Italy back in August. Almost forgot there for a second, but it's just going to be a couple clips from one of the days we had out there when we went to the beach, and then the glass and some of the rocks that I found. Anyway, I hope you all enjoy, and just a little reminder to jump in our Discord if you haven't already, because not only is that 1,000 subscriber giveaway coming up really soon here, but there's going to be some extra stuff involved with the Discord channel. So, if you haven't already, look for the link. It usually pops up in the live chat during all the premieres. So if you're watching this during the premiere, look for that live chat. And if you're watching afterwards, you can still replay the live chat and just look for the Nightbot. It drops the Discord link all the time. Otherwise, you can find it in the description. I'll be sure to put it in this video. It's not always in all of them. Anyway, let's get right up into it. Enjoy. Alrighty, so at the end of my Pompeii video, I left you all with just a little peek at all this stuff that I picked up in Italy. So today, let's see a few more clips from Italy. It's not going to be much, but just a few clips from the day that I picked these rocks and beach glass and such up. And then we'll take a closer look at some of these up close here. I'll get some of them wet, and we'll look at them in the black light as well.
Gelato place we've been a bajillion times.
Yeah. Alrighty, beach day. I mean, that's not much of a beach right here. But over on this side, so we've got this little split thing. And over on this side, we got a little bit of a, I guess, a beach. A tiny bit. But yeah, gonna go swim around for a little while. Look at some of the rocks. Play around. And just enjoy my day. But I wanted to share this little bit with y'all before we go play around in the water. There he goes, taking off. Now he's up in the air again. I was just out here swimming for a bit. Came back and grabbed my phone because there's a lot of cool fish. And I've even got a little crab friend right here now. Oh, what is that guy? Let's see if I can get it on the phone. See that? What, a sea cucumber? Two of them? Loaches. Saltwater loach? Slug? Fish? I don't know. Oh wow, that's a crab right there. It's a big one. It's 4 or 5 feet away. It's a pretty big crab. He's about the size of my whole palm. That's a big one. And those weird little guys. All sorts of little tropical fish and such out here. I know my phone can go in water, but I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm not gonna stick it underwater, as cool as that would be. I may have found a spot that I can come rockhound a little bit. Check this out. Nice little spot right here, but it's got quite a bit of gravelly stuff in here. On some interesting little fish. Can y'all see that? Oh, the water's so wavy. They look like Oh man, yeah, that's kind of trippy looking, but if only y'all could see what I could see in that water. Some interesting little tiger stripy fish. Jewelry? Bottle cap. Thought that was a ring for a minute. But check out those fish. Let's see. See if I can get them on camera. See that guy? Lots of rocks to look through here. We don't have much time left here though, because unfortunately we got a bit of a thunderstorm rolling in. You can see there, it's been looking a little gross today. So we're gonna be leaving in just a minute. We hung out for a few hours though before it rolled in, and I'm just gonna walk around and look for a couple rocks and shells maybe for a minute before we take off out of here. Turns out there's a bunch of beach glass here. Check that out. All sorts of colors. Guess it makes sense. Tourist area. Probably countless broken beer bottles and such, but I'm gonna grab a few little handfuls of this beach glass out of here. Bring a little bit of that home. Because no one can argue that I took rocks if it's just beach glass, right? Hear that thunder? Ooh. Definitely getting a little bit thundery out there, so probably time to call it. Okay, seriously, thunderstorm coming in, but I can't leave because so many cool little things. Look at this. The coral. Orbicular or ocean jasper? Beach glass? So many cool things. Alrighty, goodbye beach. Got a bunch of the beach glass down there. Show y'all as soon as we get back to the apartment. But as you can see, it started raining. So we're heading back. So on our way back to the Airbnb, I saw this really cool door, which I added to this list of 109 pictures and videos I have of doors in Italy. So look forward to that. So we did get a little rained out of our beach day. It does suck a bit. It's not raining too heavy. You can see it there in the camera. It is coming down. There was lightning, so we left the beach. But for the first time ever, I got to smell the Italian rain. That fresh petrichor smell. It's unmistakable. So when we returned to our Airbnb, we found this cute little guy and caught him. And he jumped out of my hand. He was fine though, don't worry. But we picked him back up. My girlfriend named him Greg, and we put him in this plant so that he would be safe.
Good night, Greg.
Wildly cool clouds tonight.
I am the great Cornholio. I'm Deepy from my bunghole.
Okay, that was me being a little silly, but in the clip right before, you could hear my partner in the background saying, I think we'll take the tourist train, and that's what was all graffitied. We got to the tourist train in the morning, it was just covered in the graffiti, and yes, that was me doing my impression. Anyway, so now back home, obviously, let's check out the sea glass and the rocks. Okay, so something that I was pretty excited about was not just the sea glass that had some pretty cool glowing colors, which apparently it's all hiding right now. There's some green, there's some green. But check these out. That one's pretty cool. We'll take a closer look at some of these right now and listen to some music, because why not? Oh. We got a little stripy piece of beach glass here. A lot of bubbles in that one. Some little like green stripes in it. Alright, so now I've got these a little more separated out, and a couple of these, like this one, almost tricked me. I thought they were rocks, and I almost pulled them out the rocks and realized they were just really frosty glass. Anyway, got the more green and a couple brownish ones over there. The one and only blue. Little blue one I found. And then the clear stuff up here, but the ones right here, let me show you in the black light. Anyhow, yeah, kind of cool. I like the UV reactive glass. Even the stripy piece glows a little bit there. Glows this one a little bit. Most of those other ones don't. Oh. And some of them have a very light blue or green to them. Yeah, that's the beach glass I found in Italy. Most of it was smooth and rounded. There's only one or two pieces here that were fresh and kind of jagged. But let's look at the rocks. Okay, so almost all of these are from that same beach. And I don't know what like any of them are, so let's just look at them and speculate. Okay, had to adjust my lighting here real quick, but this one is weird. It's like a chunk of rust with blue throughout it, and I don't know what it is. It looks like blue paint, but I don't think it actually is. Why would you paint something like this in this texture? Because whatever it is would have been painted like this. No clue what we found here, but it's interesting. It sure does look like paint right there though, doesn't it? That looks like latex paint on a rock. Yeah, look at that. That's for sure paint. Okay, well. In editing, I'll probably cut a lot of that out and just get to the conclusion that that's probably paint on something. Who knows what I found? Trash. Trash rock with paint on it. This one caught my eye because I was like, oh, that looks like snowflake obsidian. And, I mean, it's not obsidian, but it's basically the same. Little piece of volcanic, like basalt or whatever with some, and my camera just froze again. Anyway, I don't remember what makes up the white. Let's see if we can get a good look at it here. Looks crystalline. Maybe it's quartz. Oh yeah, some little flashes in it there. So it's like quartz and basalt, but what's this little guy? See that little green one in there? Is that a little peridot? Huh. The light kind of catches that really nicely. Just that little thing in there. Too bad I didn't find more of that. Alrighty, what else do we have here? So, this weird thing. What is this? Looks like some quartz. I think I just grabbed it because it was the only thing that was colorful like that there. Fossil? What is this? Might need to look at that one in the black light. This one I grabbed because I think it's also some little crystals there. Some sort of fresh volcanic crystals. Maybe those are little tourmalines, I'm not sure. Let's see. I think we might have two kinds of inclusions there, actually. And most of these just look like plain rocks. Oh, hey, look. It's a little piece of glass that snuck in with the rocks. See? Said that kept happening. I think one or two of these might be some sort of coral fossil or something like these. Or nope, this one was an agate, jasper type material. One of these, which I will find, has some nice little signs of like coral. Let's bust out the black light and look. Okay, so with these ones, let's see. Ooh, wow. Hello. Look at all of those in UV. Wild. Kind of holding my light here, so let me figure out a slightly better setup for this, and I will be right back. This is just gonna have to do. So, we'll take a look at them here and hopefully get some good focus. Focus, thank you. One's got some interesting green dots running through it. Strange. What is going on there? It's got some intense reaction in there. Look at that. My camera doesn't like how bright that is. Huh, that one's cool. Oh man, seeing all these rocks like this makes me wish I had gone down to a beach at night with my blacklight. But there were none that I could while I was in Italy. At least none with access to any rocks. Yeah, not really. Okay, so this is that one we were just looking at in the blacklight, and as you can see, looks very different. So I'm gonna grab some water. Keep in mind, when I found all these, I was at the beach, so they were wet. So I saw that line of quartz running through it. I thought that was pretty cool. And indeed, in the blacklight, cooler than I would have expected. See the little triangles right there? It's almost like green triangle, mountain range, little pyramids in there. Huh. All right. Let's keep moving on, because I got a lot of rocks here. Here's one of the ones that might be a fossil. Wild looking. And check that one out. That for sure looks like a little fossil. Look, there's little tiny shells in there. These little tiny organisms. Look at all the little different colors. Tiny fragments of shells and stuff. That one's pretty wild. Oh, look. Right in the center there. Let's see if I can get it. See that? Yeah, so that is a big version of what I think most of these that you see throughout it are. And let me show you a different version of what those can look like. Okay, so I had to back this up for a minute so I can show you all this. Some of you may remember this big old slab. This was sent to me by Tarnished Viking. He's an awesome member of the community. But looky here, what we see is that same little basic shape. And these are actually a single-celled organism that builds up like a little colony or something and makes those wild little formations. Anyway, what I want to show y'all is this one in the blacklight as well. Since we have it out. Oh, why not? So you can see the similarities with that other piece that I found in Italy. Okay, so going back to this one, now that you've seen that other piece, well, that was interesting. My blacklight is getting all weird on me. Just strange because I just charged it, like it just came off the charger, fully charged. Anywho, don't need to spend 5 minutes on that one rock, which I totally just did. We'll see how much makes it into editing, or through the editing. This one seems to have the side of a... What's going on here? Let's see, we got interesting pieces there. Maybe that's just a brachiopod. Little fragments. Little shell fragments trapped in there. Man. Lots of cool fossil and random pieces I found out there. Now this one's surprising. I fully did not expect this color. What? Look at this. Wow. Look at all that color in there. So let's look at this in the regular light. And we'll see how I edit this. There's a chance I'll go back through rock by rock and match up the black light shots to the normal light shots. Look at that. That is not what I expected in the black light. You see this? Guess let's get it wet for you. Okay, but even wet, that is not how you'd expect this to look in the black light, right? Kind of glad I grabbed this one. I just liked the big chunks of quartz going through it, that quartz seam. And someone had messaged me while I was out there in Italy, and I forget who it was, maybe it was Jinx, but someone said that they liked quartz seam inclusions in lots of random rocks, the tiny ones and thick ones and stuff, and I was like, I'll grab this. Anyway, look at that again in the black light, because that was wild. Yeah, totally unexpected. That color is something else. Alright, who's next? This one, which in the normal light looks like a gray plain old stone. The black light, it is a quartz vein filled potato. got some little stories to tell. There's some green bits here and there in it. So, yeah, interesting. Wonder how much those veins will stay solid if I cut this one and try and make a cab out of that. Cut it this way so some of the veins run through it and I get like a cab. I don't know. We'll play with that and see. Oh, who's next? How about you? Ooh. You offer nothing in the black light. Okay. Well, that one really didn't like the black light. This one's more like the one right before it. Big potatoey guy. I won't spend too much time here. Whoa, just kidding. What is that? Oh, not as exciting as it looked like at first. Well, let's keep moving on. We only got a couple more to go. Just another one with the quartz running all the way through it there. Just a little fingerling potato here, if you will. Interesting. Wonder what the blue is. Some surface organic matter, maybe. Alright, I'm gonna kind of cheat here. What do we got left? Oh, geez. You, and you all glow. Okay. Well, it's just another little piece of that. Whatever this rock is. Just dropped it on the floor. You're kind of boring. That's clearly a piece of shell. Well, this one might actually be the most interesting. Hold on. What do we got there? Hmm. That was a very strange pattern there in the quartz. fossilized coral or sea sponge type looking texture. And then anyway, just a few more little tiny scraps here, little tiny things that looked kind of cool. Yeah, that is that for the beach finds of Italy. Okay, so I know that wasn't the most exciting video ever, but you know, it was just a little something I wanted to share with y'all, just some kind of finds that I had from my beach day out in Italy. And it wasn't a trip about rock hounding. It was about going out with the family and, you know, having a family vacation. That's what we did, and we definitely enjoyed it. So I hope that y'all enjoyed my little clips here from Italy, and this weekend I'll actually be I'm not even gonna bother editing at this point. I'm so done. This weekend I'm going to Herkimer. I'm gonna try and have this video out on Thursday, and then this Saturday I'm gonna be going back up to Herkimer and hopefully get some more awesome Herkimer diamonds. Got my closet mostly straightened up and cleaned, much better than it was. Got mostly caught up on a lot of homework. All I've got is one essay I'm working on, but you know, think I can finally take the time and get up there and get up to Herkimer one more time before it starts snowing, and we're supposed to have some pretty good weather this Saturday. So I will see y'all there. I'm gonna try to do a live stream, but no promises, because last time my service was horrible. I don't know what service the Crystal Collector uses, or Mohawk Valley for that matter. They both seem to get good enough service that they could stream, so maybe it's just where I was at. I'll try and find a different spot. Anyway, I'm just rambling at this point, going on, and most people have probably tuned out. But if you're still hanging out, stick around, because we've got our 1,000 subscriber video coming up soon. I'm gonna slowly kind of hint around at some of the things that are coming up. There's gonna be a giveaway for that. There's gonna be some little announcements. Aside from the giveaway, there's going to be a huge live sale that I'm doing with prizes during the live sale. If you're a member of our Discord, and if you're not, you might want to get in there right now, because members of the Discord will get an extra entry into a special drawing that I'm going to do on my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Yeah, anyway, those are just a few of the small announcements to come. There's going to be a whole big video around it. Yeah, share some of my videos around, like, subscribe, share, comment, do all those little things, and get it to 1,000 subscribers sooner, and you'll have a chance at some of the random crystals and whatnot up in here. Even some gold, maybe. Opals? Gold? Crystals? I don't know. What do you like? Comment. Tell me below.